And we're like, alright guys. We're getting room. Oh, getting there. It's definitely raining. Are you always tidying that shed? Nah, I don't usually tidy it, Sam does. Trying to make room because we're going to make some crab wheels. Went out today and spent a fortune on a new netting, new rope, twine, wire, and a load of new pliers. And we got a load of bike rims that we're gonna make some out of. Bracing up for Storm Dennis. I think it's already here. We've got blowing winds and pissing down rain. Excuse my French. Let's try and sort this camera out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. All right. And we got bicycle wheels. Perfect size. Bigger the wheel, the better. Oh. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain on the sorry if you can hear the rain on the shed. I can't really do a lot about it at the moment. How long has he been doing this for? I've been doing this sort of stuff my entire life. On and off, you know what I mean? My dad was a fisherman, so I sort of grew up doing all this sort of stuff. Right. Lights alright. 0 degrees in New York. How much is netting? This one was £9 for a metre and a half square, I think, and I brought quite a lot of it. Most expensive bit is the rope, but there's more rope on here than I need because I use this a lot for fixing crab pots and stuff, so it always gets used. It always make me hungry. Yeah, I wish I could get down the beach after those clams again. Go look for some crabs, please. No way. I would not be able to film in this weather. I'm trying to make space because Sam's going to be here soon. For everyone, he's still alive. He's just been working while I've been making videos at the moment. Almost 50k. Yeah, I know, JB. It's going flat out at the moment. I'm really pleased with it. What have I got? That. So we got enough for 2 big wheels and 2 smaller ones. If Jake's watching, Jake Perry, I told you in the live last time that I had a spare crab wheel and I looked and it was in shambles, so I'm going to make you a brand new one. So you can come and grab that anytime after today. Jersey Island, blah blah blah. Right. The only problem with rolls of rope like this is if you get it tangled, it's a bloody nightmare. Right. Where's that folded in? Aha! We're on a winner. Just going to make sure my twine that I've brought goes through the holes in the wheel. Where the spokes were, is what we do is we put the netting on the inside and weave in and out. So then when you're scraping this along the rocks, it doesn't wear the mesh out. How big is your shed? 8 by 6. Haven't got a lighter. I'll be back, guys. Ow! Go head first into the door. Right. My name is Jay. Is the rain ever going to stop? It might stop on and off, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, making these. I was making these at 10 years old with my dad. We're waiting for the spider crabs to turn up in the next few months. And then it's all systems go. There'll be catch and cooks left, right and centre. Perfect. It's ideal, that. Are you doing any eels soon? I do plan to go fishing for eels soon. We just need the weather to clear up. I always make stuff for friends and family. I tend not to sell a lot of stuff, to be honest. What do gaper clams taste like? They're alright. They're a bit tough though. Get lobsters, I wish. You ever use salted rag? Is it any good? No. Because where we are, we can dig rag fresh, so we don't ever need to salt it. Right. I need some netting. Let's get rid of that. I'm just trying to get myself organised because Sam's going to be working here as well, so we need the space. What's your favourite food? Seafood. I gotta say seafood because I get that question quite often. And it's like, it's hard to answer that because I love it all. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. How close to the beach are you? I'm about a 4-minute walk from the beach. You from the Channel Islands? Yeah. Guernsey. What was that? What tastes better, spider crab or brown crab? Spider crab, hands down. I'll choose spider crab over a lot of things, to be honest. I love how sweet it is. Yeah, same as lady crabs or velvet swimming crabs. They taste amazing. Like, you don't get a huge amount of meat out of them, but they do taste really good. Do you ever collect pretty shells? No. I do so much foraging, I don't need to. I get loads of this sort of stuff. My niece loves it because I give a lot to her. Right, I need to measure out some netting. No. Don't use that. Got Conga tracers everywhere. And as you see, we've got tons of mesh. We got enough to make about 6 wheels. We want to make 1 for Jake and then 5 for us. What is your favourite? Clam, scallop. I like it all. It's hard. It's a hard question, that, to be honest. I like Venus clams as long as they're purged a bit though, because they can be a bit gritty sometimes. Right. Stay there. You want a bit of depth in these, so when you pull the wheel up, everything gets trapped in there and the lobsters can't swim about too much. So if I cut that, like that. Good old filleting knife. Good old sharpening stone. You can see how much this one's been used. And all I do is just run the blades over it, and that gives it a nice edge. Look at that. Went through like butter. And what I'm doing with this is I'm keeping the netting on the inside, as I said before, and then the outside, there'll be nothing for it to rub against and put holes in. And that'd be ideal, that. So. I'm just gonna have to get this set up on the floor. Sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. Have you ever eaten some sea species that you don't have any knowledge of? No. Like the bivalves and that, there's so many species, but they are all edible over here anyway. Apart from that, no, I wouldn't eat anything I didn't know, because you can get it wrong and it will cost you. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! I'll get a hell yeah once I've got one of these done. Right. Where's that string? Is it in there? Oh, it's there. Bargain. It's like all the way around. what I like to do is to start it, make a loop, and then the knot will singe down to where the spoke holes are, and that'll keep it tight. So when you come all the way round back to this end, you can tie off on this and it will bring it back inside, and that keeps everything nice and flush, and hopefully it all goes well. I'm going to do this a different way. Yeah. Let's try something new. I like being different, so why not? If I just plonk that on there. The problem I've got is trying to keep everything lined up with and not get caught on all the vices that I've got in here. The problem I've got is holding everything into place. So if I do this, and by rights, this should work. Nice and deep. Oh, get off. There we go. That's better. Right, that's what it's going to be like. Then get the old faithfuls out. Loads of cable ties. We were going to make a crab pot today, but the weather's just stopped us. Just finished making a crab pot. We were going to do it. Best lobster season, I find, start of the summer. You tend to get the big ones, you know. This time of year you get, as you've seen from the videos, you get a lot of small ones. And what this will do is just keep everything in place, and I can cut the excess off. Saves me playing around. If I was sitting on the floor, this would be a lot easier. But at the moment, I'm just bearing with it. Come on. Hell yeah. A bit there. Do 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 do. Just concentrating at the moment. I want to get this right, because if you don't have enough depth in the wheel, the lobsters can just shoot themselves back out, and that's what I don't want. I want to eat those bad boys. It's looking pretty swish though. Get one more there. There we go. Now we've got the outline. There we go. And all we're doing now, since we got it in place, is a bit of a slow job. And you're going through every hole in the netting, and then you're going back through where the spokes are and back out, and you got to do that all the way through, so then it tightens in on itself. And these things, once you've made them, they can last years. Like I said, I've still got one out there. I'll show you. This is one of the ones I made with my dad when I was about 10 or 12 years old, and I've still got it to this day, and I'm now 28 years old now. All I've had to do is just change the wires a couple of times, but the netting and the frame stays like that for years. Obviously that one's got a camera mount on it now, but yeah, it shows how long they actually last for. What baccy do you smoke? I smoke Golden Virginia, but I don't promote anyone to smoke because I'm actually sick of it now. Hate it. Do 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 do. Good if we could have some tunes. I'm good, thanks. What was that? Koosh, Mr. Inglorious. Right. Did you say something wrong? I don't know what you said, Rachel. What you up to? I'm making wheels, Dan, ready for the crab season. But if I get caught up in the comments too much, I won't be getting anything done, so I've got to carry on a bit. Samantha?
Thank you.
Oh, legend. Coffee break.
Looking alright?
Yeah, getting there, mate.
Sound.
This netting's really soft, so it's hard to get it all lined up. So I just stuck a few cable ties around. Worked fine like that.
Nice.
I wouldn't put them up here, man. I'm going to spill them everywhere.
Well, that's what you normally do.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Start making another one, or
Yeah, mate, yeah, crack on.
you got any more rims?
Yeah, got 4 there, I think, 3. Try and make the biggest rims. I don't think we're going to use those. I'd rather these 26 inch.
Like in the front.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll go chop it up.
Yeah, I got my battery grinder. I'll go and cut it all out.
Oh, sound.
It's been cut to size. This one got left.
What? No, that's an offcut.
Oh, right.
That's from the drop net.
Was it?
Yeah. I kept it because it's good for like a little project.
Yeah, can't do that with you shallow.
The whole netting's behind it, I think, up there.
That's it.
She's tight.
Tied like a tiger.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. What the fuck is Dan on about? I don't know. Oh, he's just spamming it. Why did I toss the single scallop back? Because that first scallop, I only found 1, and it was like just on the borderline of size. The other 2 were way over, so I was happy to eat those. I don't like taking just 1 of something unless it's a lobster. Otherwise, you just don't get a good feed out of it. Yeah, I'm not a big believer in just taking whatever I can, you know. I'd rather put some back and then come back in a few years or next month.
Next week.
Boot dandy. If he carries on acting like a child, I will put you on a timeout. That's good to hear, Danny. Salt coats? No. Charlie, you're going to get kicked soon as well.
How deep do we want this?
Yeah, definitely Lewis. I'll definitely be going after him. Whether I find as many as last time, I don't know. I was amazed at the amount of clams that were there. Never seen nothing like it.
Yeah, how deep do you want it?
So deep, like that.
Got a knife around here.
Yeah, there's a couple. Oh, I see what I've done.
It's a beast.
Halfway there. Like I said, this is the slowest part. Putting all the wires and stuff is easy. Definitely could do with a bigger shed, eh?
Try convincing you to buy one.
No. He's made me spend enough money today. We went out expecting to spend like 20 quid, come back 100 quid later in materials. Shit. It's always good now and again. Oh, that. It's going to get ripped off in a minute. when you're going around, now and again just put a knot where the line comes out the hole. That way if one part snaps, it won't unravel the whole lot. Always good to do that.
Loads of rope, eh?
Huh?
Loads of rope.
Got rope for days, mate. How many is there? 250 metres.
220, I think.
Yeah. Slowly getting there. It's taking shape. I will read some comments in a minute, guys. I just want to get round this wheel. I am determined. We should make camera brackets from all again out of that tube. Because I've still got some of those.
You still got some of that stuff, huh?
Yeah, I've got the 32mm.
Yeah.
Alcathene.
Do it.
Yeah, because I've got loads of the mounts for it, just to clip the GoPros on, so I might as well, because then if we grab one by accident and then they ain't got a camera mount, we're screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Come here. Fuck off. I'm knocking that thing off in a minute. I'm not doing 6 grab wheels like that.
Got a screwdriver?
Yeah, I'll go get my drill. Had enough. Here comes the rain.
Lovely, eh?
Beautiful. Just go bass spinning, eh?
Stop that.
Oh, nearly there. Thank God for that. 'cause all we need is love. That's when you know it's a boring song, boring job. So the worst part is putting the mesh on, eh? But that's the mesh on now, guys. I just got to trim the edges, and we are laughing. That was a ball ache. Please stop bullying these guys, it's not cool. Who's bullying me?
Bully.
You bully! Don't hurt my feelings! Do you get the net and rope from a garden centre? We get the netting... No, we didn't.
We got the netting from the tackle shop.
No, we only got the wire from the garden centre. The rest is from the tackle shop. This is tennis court netting. That's what they call it. It's a bit... Like, if you put a weight in the bottom, it does tangle a little bit. But if you put tape round them, they tend not to do it so much. Alright, Dan. You're acting like a child, mate, so...
Adios!
Bye-bye! You're on a timeout, child.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Where's my...
You want to be a dick? I'll just put you on a timeout.
Where's my prize?
Just came to say, hear you say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right. Slice and dice. You having fun down there, mate?
Loving it.
That clamp's gonna get it in a minute.
Smash it.
Yep. Don't call me smash for nothing. Oh, come on. Haha. There we go, we've got a couple of bits that need to be tightened up, but that's the basic gist of it right there. Hell yeah. That's what we want to see. You always get this sometimes when you're cutting the excess off, and all you got to do is just clamp that back on the inside. And what we do with these is I've got some really thin rope that I'm going to put around the edges as well as a buffer. I'm going to build these ones to last. I'm in Guernsey, Channel Islands. Hi Andrew. We're good, thanks mate. We're wishing the weather was better. Guernsey, meh. Where is the accent from? I'm just a hooligan. Talk to your fan base, boys. Hell yeah. We got jobs to do as well, buddy. Yeah, a lot does go into setting up everything, especially for this sort of stuff. Making crab wheels and crab pots and that. They cost a lot of money if you buy it for new. Yeah, we're in the Channel Islands. Love you, Jay. Send some of that weather to Australia, yeah. Those scallops were bloody good. I ate the first one, and that's why I left a few ums in between. I wasn't going to eat the second one. I was going to take it home and do it part of the catch and cook, but I couldn't resist it. I was so bloody hungry. I ate the first one, and it was so nice. I was like, oh, bugger it, I'm going to eat the other one. But not fair on Jay to be doing it all the time. It never stopped. It's how some people get their kicks, ain't it? I don't really know what you mean there, Scott, mate. I must have missed the conversation beforehand. You seen make his own netting? I can make my own netting as well. I was going to do a video on it, but it takes too long. I'd rather just buy this stuff. It's fairly cheap. And it lasts. Would you guys ever prepare and eat a Conga? We've already done that. Charlie, you're another child, so you're going on a timeout.
Adios.
Adios, little child. Any South African subscribers? Yes. Quite a few of you DM me in Instagram, chatting about different things. Oh, you're not a hooligan. You don't know me. What do you do as a real job? General builder / carpenter, same as Sam. Looking forward to more Larry the Lobsters. We've been unlucky lately. We found a lot of small ones, but we just haven't found a big one yet. But there come. We'll have our day. Have you got your crab pot stolen? When I had a boat, I've had pots nicked and that. Not so much now. Can I be a moderator? Nah, there's no point. I don't mind the hate. It means nothing to me. When is it best to catch spiders? Well, they're seasonal over here. They come over for a couple of months and then they leave. So, what's it? August? May, June, July, August?
May and June.
Around that?
Normally.
I don't know, somewhere around there anyway. Start of the summer sort of time. No. Have you ever faked something was delicious on camera? No. If I don't like something, I'm going to spit it out in front of you. I don't know. We just don't know how to do that. Why would we fake the reaction? It's supposed to be a reaction to see what it tastes like in our opinion. So it doesn't make sense to me to try and fake it. Be like, oh, this is nice when it's actually shite, you know? Nah. Where is your foraging spot? That is probably in Jersey somewhere. I don't give out. I get a lot of people asking where I got clams from, where I got scallops from and all that. But I'll be silly to give my spots away. Because it won't take, if 10 people went there and just took whatever they want or whatever they could get, I'd be screwed. So I'm not willing to give away my spots.
I don't know, I've got mine in the van. My battery one. What's it good? Yes, it is.
How's it going?
Yeah, it should be alright. Dano wants to know if he can come down.
To do what?
He wants me to sort his store pot out or something with a jigsaw. He hasn't got one.
Sort his store pot.
He needs some corners cut off of it.
Alright, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
He won't be able to stand in the shed though with all of us in
There's
here.
not room in the shed. We'll have to put it outside. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Looks like Mr. Inglorious is coming down.
Right, see you in a bit.
You got your jigsaw.
I got mine in my van. I found it in the van. Where was I?
Oop. Big tumble of them. Oh God, Dan is back. Oh look, he's being a child again. Time out.
See you later.
See you later. Do-do-do-do. There's no point reacting to people that are trying to spam. They'd just be acting like a kid and I'll just put them on a timeout. I don't believe in blocking people unless they're getting too bad. Weirdest thing you've eaten on a forage? God, that's a hard one.
Weirdest thing?
Weirdest. I don't know. It's not a lot really weird to us now, is it?
It's normal.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm quite careful about what I'm eating. Most of the time. Yeah, I can't speak for all the time. But, yeah, I can't say I've eaten anything that I've been a bit like... I'm very much someone, if I'm not pretty certain I'll be alright, then I just won't eat it. It's just not worth it. Because some things can kill you, so... I'd rather not do that. As much as it make great content dying on camera, and Sam will have to upload the video, but...
Cool.
Right. Is that all the holes?
All the holes.
Gotta fill all the holes. Just one there. This mesh is a bit weird to tie up. Because you try and get it on the inside like that, and it pops underneath. So, it's a bit awkward. But nothing a good old cable tie can't fix. Yeah, we're trying to make these in a rush at the moment because we've got 6 to do. And like I say, we're giving one to Jake as well because I promised him a crab wheel and it was not in condition to give it to anyone, so. Where's the cable ties going? You got them down there?
No, you dropped them on the floor.
Ah, so. Can't beat the good old cable ties. These would be nicer to throw with a bit of rope around the edges as well.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they catch you with a wire and they cut you.
What are you doing? Wrapping the rope around there?
Yeah, I'm going to put this 6mm. I'm going to wrap it all the way around.
Oh, that's a well better idea.
It'll be spongy when you throw it.
Yeah,
eh?
because
Like,
the cable ties are quite sharp, eh? When
yeah,
you catch
and know when the wire's on there and it catches you.
Mm.
It takes chunks out your fingers, eh?
That's a well better idea.
Sorted. New improved crab wheels.
The Crab Wheel 2000.
The deluxe crab wheel. Alright, let's read some questions. Have you ever licked a mermaid?
No comment.
You actually never knew there was such a thing called dogfish, yeah. Or we call them skanks. Have you been down to see the... No. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Have you ever eaten bull kelp? In the US, have pickle. I've heard of the kelp holdfast. People pickling that as well. I haven't looked into it, to be honest with you. What's the largest animal you've eaten in a forage? Has to be a lobster, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I let the biggest lobster go, to be honest with you, because it was a big female. Do razor clams taste like mussels? No. They've got a slightly different taste, different texture as well. What would be your best day's forage, boys? I'll let you answer that one, Sam.
A lobster each. A few oysters.
We've already had it.
Couple of ormers.
Oh yeah, I forgot
A
about
couple
that.
of ormers, definitely.
Little fried ormer.
A couple of scallops would be good. Maybe
Make me want to go down the
maybe a bit
beach.
of seaweed on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be experimenting with seaweeds and that soon. But yeah, we've had a forage before where we've found loads of oysters and found a lobster each. That was a brilliant freaking. That was just random, eh?
Lucky.
Yeah. Have you ever had monkfish? Yes, that's nice. When did you start foraging? Well, my dad used to take me down the beach as a kid to go get clams and mussels, and we used to actually get big mussels back then. But yeah, just grew up doing a bit of it, to be honest. And then went fishing flat out for years, and then got back into it again, really. And then YouTube, obviously, I've been studying different creatures. I brought loads of books and stuff to try and make them as educational as I can as well. What's your name? My name's Jay. Sounds good, Scott. Oh yeah. Thanks for that. Brian. Can't forget the old coffee. 130 in the live. Jesus. Woo! I'm not even doing much. See, this is why I hate rolls of rope. That is the biggest pain in the ass going. Excuse my French.
You got any ply?
We need to make one for that 200-meter roll.
No, just coil it off like that.
It's gonna be shit. No, as soon as you open that, it's gonna go. We need something to put in there, so then we can just coil it off
Just
the
put a
top.
bit of rope and like hang it from one side of the shed to the other, and you just pull it off like that.
No, because it will still unravel.
And
It will come out like that. That's the point. Oh, we need a cone. So we can put it over a cone, and then we'll just unravel it like that. Well, we'll sort
where
it
are we
out
going to
when-
find a traffic cone?
Yeah, we'll go to that when we get to it. We'll deal with one problem at a time. Look at this freaking problem. Hell yeah. Right, what am I missing? Don't apologise for asking questions. That's what the Q&A is for. Sorry, I'm going to get back to that in a minute. I nearly broke my new mullet rod. We didn't use that. Oh, where's that question gone? Oh, sorry, I missed that question. Always learning something new from your channel, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I always try and make them as interesting as I can. You know, we've always got a lot of humour in the videos because we're just mental anyway. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of research in my books and stuff lately. And yeah, just got to learn as I go as well. Any hydro shops over there? I have no idea. Have you used circle hooks? Yes, I don't like them. Do you smoke meth? You're a dick. Where'd you get your netting from? Mixed Fishing Supplies in Guernsey. Is Inglorious.
Supplies in Guernsey.
That's what I mean. There ain't much room in here, buddy.
It's alright, chap. We'll all squeeze in. It'll only take 2 seconds to do this. I'll be out your hair.
What are you doing?
I just need a door made out of that. Look how thin my old door was. I was like, nah, we're going something better.
What's that from?
My store pot.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't been able to get no lobsters.
Yeah, I've got one out. I've got my jigsaw in the van. Should
Oh.
I go and do it by the van?
Yeah, it'd be easier.
Do it near the van.
Glorious fishing.
Alright chaps, glorious fishing.
134 in the live.
Yeah, I was watching it before I was in hospital. Oi oi!
Oh, how's the little one doing?
Oi oi! Yeah, the little one's alright chap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Growing strong, I've seen
he's
it.
out of his incubator now.
Yeah, I've seen that on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Oh.
Many and glorious.
You ready?
I'm ready. Don't you need to set it up first?
It's battery.
Oh, is it, I like Sam's style.
Sorted. He likes the battery equipment.
Look at that. Oh, Sam's taken something with him, his crab pot. You need to make me my cooge. Tell your man it. Oi, oi, what?
Everyone needs to tell him to stop being a woman.
Golf ball. Tell him to make my cooge.
Golful.
No,
Sorted.
they're alright. They're not in at the moment, but they'll be coming in
Oh, they'll be coming in soon,
next
eh?
month, the Sun deal. So
Yeah, should be
If you
picking them
can.
out.
if you can, that'd be ideal, chap.
Yeah, that's only an hour, mate.
That'd be a crap.
That's a live this week.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's gonna do a live this week. You heard it, guys. So make sure he sticks to it.
He's learnt. He has to tell you guys now, so you guys spam him.
Right, I'm going back out there.
Alright, see you, pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass.
It looks like I'm staring into... Yeah, that's the only problem with lives. I've got to focus because I'm not a very good reader. What is the biggest lobster in pounds, Jay? Do you mean me personally or the record? I don't know what the record is, but I've seen pictures of lobster over £12. I've seen them in person over 8. Lee, Inglorious is a legend, mate. A very good friend as well. Why does Inglorious always look off his nut? It's because he is. He's mad. Any chance we get build vids from the job? Do you mean from my normal job? I'm looking to do different content on Smash Random as well, hence the reason it's called Smash Random. So, yeah, if you got any ideas, just send them to me and I'll definitely have a think. Trying to get a twist out. Right. Smash fishing, woohoo! Hear that wind's coming up. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, Guernsey's right next to France. It's closer to France than England, I believe. Right, now we got another slow ass job. Excuse my French, I use a bit of bad language in the lives. In the main videos, I keep it to a minimum, just for, I know I've got a lot of children that watch. So, expect a little bit of bad language. Do another, on Smash Random, yes, I was thinking about going around the bunkers, to be honest. And do some bunker tours over here. Just show you guys what we got around here. We got a lot of old German forts and stuff around here. Giving up, doing this a different way now. If it works. No, that's not going to work. It's the only annoying thing about banding up pots and stuff. Is all the pulling the rope through. I'm quite an impatient person, so I hate doing this. Yeah, I'll make a point of doing a bunker video on the other channel. That's quite easy for me because I can just walk down the road and do that. How stable is a YouTube income? It's as stable as you making videos. More videos you make, the more money you make. That's exactly how it is. Yeah. It's not easy to make money on the internet. Come on. Ah! See why I hate doing this? Problem is, I get impatient, try and wrap it round like 4 times and then I can't pull it through. Hence the reason you don't see a lot of building videos anymore. I hate making them. Bit of brute force. Problem with this floating rope is getting all the twists out. It's a nightmare. I'm going to cut it shorter. Bugger this. Do it that much. Right. See if that works. I think they're finished. And what that does is it makes sure the netting's all nice and tight, and then that's a bit of rubbing resistance from the rocks. Like we say, we want these to last a while, so you might as well faff and make them as good as you can get them. While I'm doing this, as a good note, I'm going every other hole. Every other, and that's a nice distance for the rocks that you can't touch anything. All these bits can be cut off afterwards. That doesn't really bother me. But if you want to fuss with it, you can. See if there's any comments. Where would you like to go fishing outside of Guernsey? That's a good question. Oh, my YouTube comments. What was that? Where would you like to go fishing outside of Guernsey? Costa Rica, or Costa Rica, how you pronounce it. I'd love to go there. I believe they get rooster fish and like sailfish, marlin, and all that. I'd love. Those are my dream catches. Like those big fish off the beaches as well. I'm a big lover of shore fishing. I'm not a big boat fan. I've had boats in the past, but yeah, I'm more of a shore man, you know. Nearly there. Excellent choice, Costa Rica. Yeah, for sure. Do much trawlers fish out of your home port? Yes. We've actually got very good fishing over here, but I believe that they're dropping the 12-mile limit for the French to come in. That's the worst thing they can do. If the States do that, someone's getting a backhander. Because if the French come into Guernsey fishing again, they quite a few years ago they nearly wiped out the population of Congas over here. Hence the reason it's so hard to find a big one. Their ships are too big to fish the Channel Islands. It's only a small place where we've got a lot of very small boats that come fishing. So it's a lot more sustainable. But yeah, I don't know. French come over here, we're screwed, like, bad. There's only so much hammering a small place can take. It's proved itself in the past. That's why they put the limit back up. It's because they nearly wiped our fish out. If you could fish anywhere in the United States, where would you fish? Anywhere there's big catfish. I've got a fascination with catfish. Like the channel cats and stuff like that. Wales catfish, and I know the Wales is in Spain and England, I think. I'm not sure if you get it anywhere else. I'm not up to date on all that. I don't know, so. We're nearly there. We made it. Bloody hell. Look at that. Now you got the basic idea of it, guys. Got a receipt. But yeah, you got the basic idea there. Strong as anything now. Beautiful. What? All I heard was big penis and porn star.
Sam's the man who can. He's got a big penis and he's a porn star.
There you go, buddy. Look at that bad boy.
Oh, look at that. That's a lovely drop net. Check this out. Thanks to Sam the man.
Oh, fresh as a daisy.
Fresh as a daisy. Put holes in the bottom for me. Look, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Look, he's put a nice hole in the top for me. He loves his holes. So fair play to him. Yeah, cheers. He done well.
Sorted.
That's a nice drop there.
Yeah, man.
What's that push bike wheel? Is that a racing wheel?
Yeah, it's the 26-inch ones.
Oh, I like that.
I like the really big ones. Yeah, there's another one there. Yeah. Happy days.
Where'd you get them from?
Ian Brown Cycle, I think.
Well, you bought them.
No, you just go there and they give them to you.
Well, I could do one of these.
Yeah, man. Do it.
You do it.
No. I'm making you enough shit.
Smash always makes me my stuff because I'm lazy. Not that I can't do it, it's just I'm lazy.
Yeah, he's just lazy.
It really
At least
is.
you're honest, babe. Mate, you're not I was going to call you babe then.
Yeah. Oh, babe.
Alright, babe. How you doing, babe?
Oh, Sam's a nice man, isn't he?
Always. There we go, boss.
I like it.
She's a beauty.
It looks fucking sexual. Oh, I mean, sorry about that, guys. It looks sexual. Nice and light, eh?
Yeah, mate, that's what I want, because we're going to be carrying 3 each. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's nice and like
Yeah.
the one that I've got's a bit heavy. I like that because of the
Yeah.
aluminium wheel.
Only problem I don't like about this netting is when you stick a weight there, it tends to like wrap itself up. But that's the best they had, eh? So can't do much.
What about if you put a bit of, instead of, couldn't you just put a bit of string and then dangle your weight? As
Yeah,
in not attach it to that, have a string coming off it and then
Yeah.
have a and then
That's
have a weight.
worse because look, it goes like up
Oh,
and
right.
over.
Okay.
So what I was thinking is getting some straps of lead, putting
Yeah.
them on there and taping them through,
Yeah.
so then they can't catch.
Yeah.
But
Just put them like
it's just
put
going to
like
be
a
trial
ring.
and error. Yeah,
Ring of lead.
could do that. That's true. Might do that. That's
You know,
actually a
like
good
those,
idea. Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Yeah,
like
that's a
those
good idea.
those lead bars that you get sometimes.
like
that you can
these.
bend them.
Like this mesh is the crab pot mesh, so it's like solid. It doesn't tangle.
Yeah.
But that one, it's like it
Yeah, I
flips
mean
up.
just like a lead ring in it that you can put inside of it.
Yeah, because then it'll keep it all separated,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, just like in there, so it's only like that, just like a little bit of
Yeah.
thin lead
I'll
like
play
that.
with it after and have a go.
Or even like a
Sound.
metal ring.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think, because I've got a steel ring in my other shed like that, but I don't know how heavy it is.
Yeah, just a metal ring and then just bind it onto it.
Yeah. Sorry I'm missing your comments, guys.
He don't care, he's doing his
I'll be there soon.
nickel for your pickle. Oh, I don't know what that means. Who's that? John Water.
Beautiful. That's one ready, almost. I just got to put the wires on.
Nice.
Laughing.
Sound.
Happy days, mate. What are you doing the rest of the day?
Going to go and check on my football bet, see if
Hell
I can
yeah.
win another. Hello there, whoever. A gag in the pie or something. Hiya. They know Inglorious.
Mr. Inglorious.
Hope you and the girlfriend baby is. Yeah, it's all good. Anyway, I'm not here to Nick J's live, guys. I'm out of here. So, no, it was only because he was doing that. I was in the hospital and I was.
That's sound, mate. It's
I was
happy days,
watching
that.
him and I was like, I had the timber and because I got the timber this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, bugger it, they're in a making mood. They can quickly do my timber because
Yeah,
I knew
man.
Sam. Well, I was
The
presuming.
other one was, it was done, eh?
I thought you had the jigsaw, but Sam
I've
had
got
one.
one in here, but he's got the battery one. It makes it a lot easier,
Yeah,
eh?
Sam done it. Fair play to him.
That's
Now-
happy days, mate.
Now I can start storing my lobsters. Oh, I mean, not storing my lobsters. I can start just keeping them there. Storing them. Right, guys,
Right.
check out my channel, Inglorious Fishing. I'm jumping on his live now.
Wobbo Wobbo!
You don't have to, but you'll love it. Check the turbos out.
Yeah, do it.
And a
He's
big-
got a good channel.
And a big shout out to Sam for doing this door for me, but I'm out of here to leave these boys carry on.
Right, get out my shed.
I am. See you later, Jack shit.
See you later,
See you
mate.
later, dude. Oi, cheers.
Where's my... There we go. When you're doing the wires in these guys, try and get the thickest galvanised wire you can, because it lasts a long time.
Plug and play, you connect to your battery, no card, no nothing.
Sorted.
and I think you'll probably get cheaper sequence. And they've got them in stock. And that way you know that you, if anything ever goes wrong, instead of having to send it away, you keep it straight sequence.
Yeah. Sweet, I'll go and buy
Right.
They're amazing. Basically, you plug it to your
For the
battery,
wires, I'm going to try and make a sort of a tripod
plug
effect.
it to your battery, and it comes up automatically with GPS signal.
So go
You in the channel wire,
like that.
and it gives you all of the UK, all of France, everywhere. Yeah. You just literally plug it to your battery, turn it on, and away you go. There's no cards like the old thing, nothing. And it automatically picks up where your boat is, wherever you are, wherever you turn it on. Alright? It's definitely well worth it, Sam. I recommend it to anyone.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been looking
And
at.
there's plenty you can use, that's the best thing about it.
That's your good, mate. Alright.
Sorted.
Salted.
Right, there we go. Try not to poke my eyes out. That's the first two stems coming off the wheel for the rope. And then we're going to have one more coming up to it. And then that'll be the end of that sorted tail. Is my cordless in here?
No, mine's in the van. Do you want it?
I think mine's just inside the door there.
How's it?
Yeah, we can grab that and then we drill a hole in this. This is the best wire to use. And you want it high enough that the crabs can walk in without getting trapped on any of it. And then when you pull the wheel up, all the crabs will fall in. Then you're eating good. How it? $93 thumbs up. I think that's the most likes I've had in a live. Use a bit of rebar as the weight. Might do. Yeah, with this netting, as you heard me saying to Dan, it's a bit funny for tangling up. Where the crab pot netting isn't like that. It's a lot easier. But we'll find something. Getting heavy now, that bloody thing. There's so much old screws in it from work. That light's really bright, eh? Is that better? Right. It's as blunt as my filleting knife. Oh, sorry, man. Jesus. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, it's only aluminium. I'm gonna have to use my new ones. That's wow hard for aluminium, man. No wonder they last so bloody long.
Oh, yeah. Build them properly, they never break.
Yeah.
Unless you lose them. Like we used to.
Yeah, well you lose more than I do.
I lose them every time.
Yeah.
Always in the same gully as well.
Yeah, that one gully, eh? Whoa, that was well quick. Sharp drill bit. Right, so we've got one there. Oops, sorry, Sam.
Alright, poke them out.
Yep, I want to blind you. Right. Got one there, so we want one around there. Yeah. Definitely need a bigger shed.
Yeah.
Right. One more there. It's always good, don't tie these off until you've got it all lined up so it's nice and central. And that little twist I made at the start, that's where you attach your rope or your carabiner. What are the bass regulations in your area and what do you think of them? I don't even know anymore. At one point it was 1 bass per day per angler. Then it moved to two bass per day per angler, and I just don't even know anymore, to be honest with you. We don't usually keep bass anyway, so it's a one-off when we keep one. But I believe any angler should be allowed to take a fish if they catch it, you know what I mean? But just don't take the pee with it, you know, just take one for your food and that's it, put the rest back. Shore anglers ain't the one that are doing the damage anyway. Right, that up there. Beautiful. And this way you can even them out to where you want them. Sorry mate, I'm just trying to level it out a bit. Not bad.
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty. She pulls up straight. It's alright that. We'll give this one to Jake. Oh, that's bright. Still 107 people in the live. Mad. Yeah, I'm sorry this one we're not chatting too much. We're trying to get this done. I at least want to make one for Jake and then I'll start commenting. Right. So these need to be tied up. Yeah, and once you've got all of your corners all lined up, then you can just twist these round and they'll stay in place. And this sort of thick wire will last about 4 years if you keep these in a shed after the use. And the netting and that will last you a long time. I know a few people are going to ask why I don't use string. It's because the string lies in the wheel and the crabs sit on top of it, and when you pull the string out the crabs will flop out with it, so it's just not very practical, to be honest, in my eyes. But this is the way I was taught to do it by my dad at bloody 12 years old, 10, 12. and it's never let me down, so it's a very good way of doing it. Sorry, mate. Trying to get this all hunky dory.
Hunky dory.
Hunky dory. Leaning a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad, that Sam.
Not bad. Back's hurt.
Huh?
Back's hurting doing this.
Let me sit down for a bit. Beautiful. One nice wheel there. Perfect. And all I'm going to do is just get some weights now. Try and lead this somehow. Do you want the drill?
No,
Oh, you'll need it later. Right. That's sound. Lead. Yeah, you know about it when these uncoil, eh?
Oh yeah. Deadly.
Right, lead. What am I going to use? I'm definitely going to put lead around the rim of it anyway. Oh, I haven't even put a bait needle in. Smart boy. Right. Right, what I'm going to do now, guys, is make the baiting needle, because I totally forgot. It's quite simple. All you've got to do with the baiting, woo, crash bang wallet. All you got to do with the baiting needle is give yourself a bit of slack, and just make one loop like that, and give it a couple of twists, and make sure it's facing the opposite way of the wire. That first one, just like that. See, facing the opposite way, and then come about 5 inches away, enough for about half a mackerel, and then you bend it up again and then give it a twist. It's all about the twist. And you want this one facing the same way as the wire, just like that. So what you've got left is you've got slack on each side to go through the frame, and this will hold in the middle of the wheel, so it holds the bait there. And these wheels are so wide, it's great for the big spider crabs, because sometimes the spider crabs, if it's a small wheel, they can sit on the corner of this, well, somewhere on the corner, and they can come out. But a lot of the time with these big wheels, you've got so much space there, they'll just plop right in. And then all I need now, probably use an offcut of that. Yeah. And what you're doing with the one that's laying straight with the wire is you get a small piece long enough to go through it, and you get that on there. Come here. Okay, so what you've got is a free piece of wire to put your bait on. Then what you do is put it straight through there, give it a little bend up, and then your bait is held in place. You can use these for crab pots as well. They're ideal for crab pots. That's an easy way of keeping your bait in one place. Right, and where to put this, that's the thing. Put it across there. Or talk a bit further over. What I'm trying to do is put it in a place where there's enough room everywhere for a crab to get stuck in. Yeah, that looks good. We'll go with that one. Beautiful. And then this little bad boy can go through here somewhere. Just got to find the hole. Get in there. Ah. There we go, guys. There's one baiting needle already in there. And as you can see, a £5 spider can just fall in anywhere on this wheel. So Jake, if you're watching, that's your new one. I'm just going to put a couple of straps of lead on it and then you're good to go, mate. And the good thing about this mesh as well is lobsters can't get through that. A legal lobster will never be able to get through that mesh. So that's ideal. Well, I need some lead strips now. Have we got any?
I think there's some under there, isn't there?
I haven't got my snips. You got any tin snips?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any in here. Oh, I know where the yellow ones are actually. Haha. Haha. Haha.
Light.
Right. Hi Joe. What am I missing? Cheers, Beach and Predator Antics. Right. Ha! Nice flat piece of lead. Need to flatten it out a bit. And all I'm doing is going to cut little strips off about 1.5 inches wide. Today would have been a good day to make some leads, eh?
You would have.
Yeah, we need some more. Sorted. And all I'm doing with these is we get just any old corner of the wheel and then lay them over and wrap them in. And what that does in the swells and that, it just keeps it anchored to the bottom a lot better. Get a bit of tape on that. Dee 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 dee. There we go. That will never come off. And that's all you do, is just 1/3 of the wheel each time. And you'd be surprised how much that will weight it to the floor. Because if you don't do that, a lot of the time the tide would just pick it up and take it. And then you're not going to catch a single thing really. That little one there. How long have we been live for?
Not a clue.
Nearly 100 minutes. Goes well quick, eh?
Oh.
Any more questions, guys? One more. Right there. Oh, that's nicely weighted now. I don't need much weight in that bottom. Feel that?
That sound.
Perfect, eh?
No.
Oh, got that. Bit of tape. Do 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 do. Beautiful. That's a perfect crab wheel, that. Ready. So, Jake, if you see this, mate, just message me and then you can come grab it. You might have to buy, I recommend buying just, if you go to Cobo Village, they've got a little bundle of rope, 30 meters long, 6mm. That is perfect for these. So, it probably cost you £3, but that's worth it for a crab wheel, mate. The rest of the rope we need. No comments, guys? Make sure everything's still coming through clear. Do 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 do. Air vent to your car. Coming to Guernsey soon with my girlfriend. Any recommendations to while we are there? What are you coming over for, Kian? If you're coming for fishing, I can give you a load of fishing tips. We don't have a lot over here in the way of like, we don't even have a bowling alley anymore. So a lot of it is fishing and drinking. Right. How you getting on?
Sound?
Doing it like a fountain.
Yeah.
Netting's really freaking awkward, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Or even make a net. It's on an awkward way, eh?
Yeah, I know.
That could have been way too soon. Oh well. Yeah, better off just bundling it, mate. The next one go on the inside, because all these get rubbed off.
Oh, right.
You get me? Like that, look. Where I've connected it to the inside of the rim instead of the outside there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So once the rope's round, that will never get hurt anyway, you know what I mean? That's how it is. Do 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 do. If I turn the comments off or something, could someone comment, see if it's still working? Do 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 do. How come comments ain't coming through? Could you go on your phone a sec, Sam, and see if it's still working properly? 108 people in the live and no comments are coming through, so I don't know if it's working or not.
Comments are still coming through.
Where?
Saying it's working.
Look. Not working on here though. See what I mean?
Look, I have some comments.
Maybe it's because of the signal. No, comments still ain't coming through. Your freaking phone locked well quick.
Locked.
No, look, it's still not coming through.
No?
No. Do 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 do. Ah, I got it. I accidentally pressed the button where I hide all the comments. Sorry about that, guys. That was my fault being a dumbass. I broke something again, yeah. You can see why they call me Smash now, eh? You've missed 200 comments. It's my bad. I've just finished that wheel. Yeah, you've seen it, eh? I'm getting bloody confused now. You numpty, yeah, tell me about it. This is my filming pot. This is the one where I get all the Conga footage for, and you can see the wire's rusted over the years. So I'm going to change all of it out now. needs a new one. This is the one that I've had since I was about 10 years old. Made that with my dad. Wanting to hear hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's hard to get hyped on a rainy day just doing this crap, to be honest with you. I don't usually say that until I'm down the beach and find something cool. Set up a PO box. Yes, I'm in the process of doing that. I keep forgetting, to be honest with you. Set every week, eh, mate? Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, and all I use for a camera mount for this, look, it's just a piece of pipe with a GoPro fitting on. Bloody works though. Be careful you don't poke your eye out with this crap. Time is it, Sam? Haha! Finally pimping up the old boy.
24.
Already?
Yeah.
Shh, we're going out for drinks after. Right. Got that, got that. Ready for action, baby. How bad is the storm, Dennis, on your end? It's not too bad at the moment, it's just really wet. I'll take you to see Sam. There you go. Sam the man, in the rain.
You like green eggs and ham?
10th time lucky. What is your favourite bait and rig for targeting Conga? Conga, Jay or Sam? My favourite rig is the ones you see in the videos. I make my rigs out of that. It's an old trot. 200-pound line. Where's the bag of trot line, Sam?
Should be under the deck.
Oh, I don't know. I've got so much fishing tackle in here. It's unbelievable. I can't find... There it is. That's some of it. That's trot line. 200-pound. Just to a big barrel swivel and a 8-0 hook. That's all I use for Conga fishing. I don't like to complicate it because you don't need to. Otherwise you're losing tackle for no reason. You found clams, you couldn't... the last video you found, you couldn't identify some clams. Yes. There was a lot there I have never even seen a picture of. Even from other places. I study things from like other places as well, but I've never seen nothing like that big clam that I found with the big broken shell. I can't find that one to save my life. Thanks, mate. Bait, sorry, mate. Cuttlefish or fresh mackerel or horse mackerel. Hands down 3 best baits for congers. But squid, you can't go wrong with squid if you got a big bundle of squid on. Congers will eat anything as long as it's fresh. Fresh bait is king with conger fishing. Always. Hi Claire. Yo, yo. I just love watching you boys. Thanks Valerie. I see you comment a lot, Valerie. Thank you. 1 see. Could you do a video to see if you like lobster and or crab bait? I love lobster. I love my spider crabs and all that. I'm not a huge fan of brown crab, but lobster's king in the crab family. Bloody right. Those big clams are coming here in Korea. They're a bit expensive. Well, luckily I got some out of the storm. Do you and Sam work together? No, we don't. Love the videos, thank you. Got to go now. Take it easy, Lee. I was in the intro. I saw you in Inglorious. No idea. Have you ever done any diving to catch lobsters? No, but that's something we are going to do. The reason we find so many lobsters and stuff is because we've got certain holes that we remember where they are. So on certain tides, you can't access them all the time. It's about once or twice a month you can actually access these ones. But with the spearfishing, we're going to go there on a nip tide and dive down into the holes and try and get them out. I've never tasted lobster, but you make it look so good. Lobsters to die for. Epic as you both gel so well together. No, you get that with people. Some people you mix with, some people you don't. Some people like you, some people don't. Me and Sam are very good mates. We get on very well. Even though I want to hit him sometimes and he wants to hit me, but it's all good. What's your opinion on safety when seafood foraging? Stay away from outlets. I find a lot of people blow it up more than what it is, but definitely stay away from harbours and that. I know I did a video with the harbour, but hence the reason I put the disclaimer in the pinned comment. I don't believe you shouldn't go there anyway, you know what I mean? It's an unsafe place and unsafe food, but nice clean beaches, gravel beaches, anywhere there's no sewage outlets or anything, a little freshwater outlet isn't going to kill you. But like, the cleaner the better, and do your research. How confident are you? Very confident. I've been eating seafood off the beach since I was a kid and I have never been ill from it, so I'm doing something right. Well, yeah, I know. I'm getting more and more dogs coming up to me. You see the one that nicked the whelk eggs? I was going to go chasing after it and I just could not be bothered. I had a bad leg anyway, so. Gotta have an iron stomach. No, the trick is to overcook your food. Yeah, overcook your food. A good thing to know as well is garlic is very good for getting rid of parasites as well. If you eat a lot of garlic, I don't know what it is, but there's something in garlic that parasites don't like or can't stand. So parasites will leave your body if you eat a lot of garlic. It's not going to cure you if you get ill, but you know, garlic is very good. Love the vids recently, thank you. We've been very lucky with those clams after the storm. In the UK, they had tons come up, absolute tons. Garlic is a natural antibiotic, yes it is. I've done a lot of research into that. And also, you can get tester kits as well for water. To test the mercury and stuff like that. That's probably a good idea. Favourite thing to eat is raw scallops, oysters or lobster. I don't know, I like it all, man. That's such a hard question. I've been addicted to the recent videos, thank you. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying to do different angles with the GoPro. It's a lot more editing on my part, but I'm trying to make a lot different videos to everyone else, you know what I mean? I try and separate myself a lot. Are tourists allowed to forage on Guernsey? Yes. Yes, you are, but you have to stick to the size limits and the regulations. I recommend doing your research before you do. Any collabs coming? No, but I have some subscribers lined up to do a forage with. Probably closer to the summer, I'm going to do some foraging with these subscribers, just because we get a lot more lobsters closer to the summer. So if I take a sub out, he's going to be coming at his own risk. But I'd like to find a lobster if I can, you know, so that's my plan anyway, but not to say we're going to get one. What size rope do you use for throwing the crab wheels? 6 or 8 mil floating rope. Floating rope is good because the rope will come straight up off the wheel. So then you haven't got rope lying in the wheel or in the rocks and stuff. I like pizza. But it's one of the biggest nature harbours in the world. Well, there you go. You've just got to do some research, you know what I mean? I won't recommend eating out of the harbours over here. In that, what's it called? The urban foraging. Like, you'll see in that video, the scallop that I ate, I didn't eat any of the guts. I didn't eat anything that holds the bacteria. The meat side, there might be a bit of mercury in it, a little bit. But once you've cooked it and stuff, chances of that little piece of meat making you ill probably won't. But I just don't recommend anyone go and eat out of harbours anyway, because if you get it wrong, it can kill you. So definitely don't do it. Jay, let me make you some channel art, please. Nah. I'm quite independent, as in I don't like people doing stuff for me. I've always been that way. Sam can tell you, eh, mate?
Yep.
I don't like people doing stuff for me. Just reason I like to do it. I like to learn as well. That's the whole reason I can edit a little bit better now. Is because I've failed, I've got better, failed, got better. You know what I mean? So that's the reason I don't accept the channel art and that. I've had quite a lot of people send stuff in as well, which I do appreciate. But yeah, I just like to do things myself, to be honest with you. I want to visit Guernsey with my kids and husband, but that must be when I win the lottery. Yeah, it's an expensive place to get over here. Videos have been good. Enjoying your content. Always good. Thanks, Silk Family Adventures. How do I send you a donation? You don't. I have no PayPal or anything. I get paid for views. I'd rather have YouTube's money, to be honest with you. I'm not greedy. I make enough to support myself, so I don't need to get too much. You know what I mean? It is a good idea, getting a Patreon and stuff and let your fans support you, but I'm very lucky in the fact of my views do pay for a lot of stuff, so I don't need to do that. Have you ever used Robo bait lures? No, I can't say I have. I've never even heard of them. Watching you from Portugal. Cheers, dude. Do you ever plan on buying a boat one day? Possibly in the future. I don't drive or anything. Sam does all the driving. But I've had boats in the past. I've had quite a few boats, but I haven't got the time for it. And I'm more of a shore angler. I find shore angling more of a task. Hence the reason when you get a good video, you know, that's why we're so hyped, is because it takes so long to get that one big fish. We can fish for 2 weeks straight just to get one decent fish. So that's why we're so hyped, like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, it pays a lot better, in my opinion, anyway. What's the craziest thing you found on the beach? Probably a dead seal or dolphin. I found a seal. This wasn't when I was doing YouTube, but I found a seal wrapped up in nets and stuff before. I've seen a few dolphins washed up as well. I got this 8-pound channel cat on accident. I was going after bass in the small pond. Fair play. I've heard channel cat tastes very good. I've spoken to a few YouTubers in the US, and they all say that channel cat is very meaty. So I'm interested in that. If I ever come to the US, I will be doing that. You're a good man. You remind me of my dad and brother. Glad to hear that, dude. I just don't try and be anything special, mate. I'm not a know-it-all. I like, you know what I mean? I'm not scared to say when I'm wrong or right, you know what I mean? We're just little islanders. We're all the same. Stubborn old folk. Would you do anything other than seafood? I won't do hunting, no. Strictly because I don't need to be honest with you. It would be irrelevant for me to go and shoot some animals and then do what, you know what I mean? Where the sea, I love it. I've always been on the sea, so I'm happy doing those videos, you know what I mean? If I came to where you live and I see you, could I be in a video? If you've seen us out on the beach, I'd be happy to put you in the video. as long as you're over a certain age, because I don't want to get age restricted. But yeah, if you see us, I can't promise that we're going to come out and see you because we are really busy. Hey mate, it's like at the moment I'm gunning for videos. If you haven't noticed, I've been uploading a lot faster lately, and I intend to keep it that way. So whether they're going to be building videos, rig videos, anything, I'm trying to upload more regular. I know I do 1 a week at the moment, but I'm trying to do 2 if I can, or 3, but I can't always do it. So love your channel. A happy person if I get to go coastal. If I got to go coastal foraging just once. Craig Evans does courses. If you look up Craig Evans, coastal foraging with Craig Evans, you can pay him to take you out. And that man's a book on foraging. Definitely the top forager on the UK for YouTube. So yeah, look him up. I'm happy to advertise that man because he's awesome. Took a lot of inspiration from him with the coastal foraging as well. He's the one who got me all into getting my books and reading up and stuff. So yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Craig Evans. And swim about off the charge. Oh, is that the ones that like Savage Gear are making as well? Like the baits you just plop in the water and they swim around. They do look wicked, right? Haven't said that in a while. Shanker wankers! Watch all your videos. Thanks, dude. That's crazy. A dead seal and dolphin. Poor cute animals. Yeah, it's never nice to see it, but it's part of nature, eh? Well, I say that. Some dolphins have got prop marks in their head sometimes, so that's human error as well. A lot of the stuff with the sea now is human error. You know, like, let's be real about it. Humans are the ones that have wrecking the planet, so it does come down onto us. 6 times and blank. Fishing is certainly a task. Been out 6 times and blank. Yeah, we're no different. We go out and blank all the time too, eh, mate?
Yeah, you just don't see it.
Yeah, you just don't see the videos. It's alright because I upload, like, I'm quite fussy with this channel where I try and make bangers each time, but there's a lot of videos where I used to just delete, where they had like 1 bass. Someone's following me on Instagram. Yeah, where I've had like 1 bass or something and not uploaded it, but I wish I made the second channel sooner, because I would have a ton of content on there by now. Where you live to put a tide to treat. I wouldn't do that. Putting long lines out is what you mean, I take it. I wouldn't do that in close and shore, because we've got a lot of beach swimmers all through the winter, everything. A bunch of old people, they all go swimming. So yeah, I don't have a need to do that either, to be honest with you. If you wanted to learn fishing, where would you start? Books. Definitely books. Same as foraging. Yeah. Look online, Google, or buy a ton of books. Like this one from John Wright, Hugh Fernley Whittenstall, I think it is. Yeah. That's a sick one for UK. This one for seaweeds. And I've read these books twice now. And Eat the Beach. That tells you about all like the thick top shells and different creatures, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's all about knowledge, you know what I mean? You just got to read. Or watch Smash Fishing. But as for fishing, it's exactly the same thing. Watch YouTube, watch the internet, read books. It all helps. The goodies you turn up looking tasty. How do you know what is edible? My dad taught me what was edible from a very young age in creatures wise. There's a lot that I've learnt along the way as well in the books and stuff, but as for like lobsters, lady crabs and little bits and bobs like all the clam species and stuff like that, I knew that at a very young age. But as I progressed on YouTube, I've wanted to learn more, so you buy more books, and you know what I mean, and then your knowledge just grows from there. please recommend book or I can tell you these three. Obviously I don't get anything out promoting these. Coastal Survival Handbook #1 by Forager Christian. You can get that on Amazon. Seaweeds of the British and Irish 2nd edition. Who is it from? Wild Nature Press. But that's what it is if you want to look it up. And then yeah, you got the, I call him Hugh Fernley Whittenstall because me and my dad when I was younger used to watch this guy all the time. Him and like Rick Stein and stuff like that. But my dad's the real cook. I cook what he calls slop. But yeah, that's probably one of the better ones. But those three right there, you're going to pick up probably 70% of the creatures around the UK with these, and what you can eat and what you can't, and you know what I mean. So yeah, hopefully that comes in handy for you guys. How old are you and Sam? I'm 28. Sam's 22. I've said seafood poisoning a couple of times. Have you ever had it? No, never. I've never had seafood poisoning. I've never been sick from eating anything off the beach. I've taken risks. I can't say I haven't taken risks, but yeah, I've never been sick. Seafood poisoning is more from like red algae and stuff, isn't it? Where they build up the toxin in a certain time of year. I think it's around the October period, around that. I'm not too sure, but I think it's round then. But we don't get that here. I can't find one record of red algae here or algae plumes at all. And that's when like mussels and oysters and stuff, they build up the toxins inside them. And when you eat it, you can't cook that toxin out. So that's why it can kill you. Wonder what it would be. I'd love to do a collaboration with my dad. The banter would be insane.
Have to cut a little bit out.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of swearing. But I do plan to do a lot more with my dad. Lucky to have a father like that. Teach my girls the ropes. They're more into. Yeah, it's hard to teach girls that, mate. Like I say, I just grew up into it. My dad was a fisherman for 19-20 years on the commercial boats. So he knows a lot, and he taught me from a very young age. Have you fished in Devon or Cornwall? No. Started out in a tiny cottage, yeah. River Cottage, I think it was, eh? He had a series. I still remember it. I was like, I might have been older than 14, 15. And I was watching River Cottage and Rick Stein when he's on the actual seashore and he's got his table, cooker, pots and pans with his shallots and stuff. Legends, mate, legends. Would you have your dad cook with you sometimes? Yes. I won't do any cooking though. If he's involved, he can cook. He's a very good cook. Can you get rich from the fishing and finding creatures on the beach? Probably not. Hence the reason I just advertise taking what you want. Take yourself a meal and leave the rest. Because that way, every time you go there, there's going to be more and more and more. You know what I mean? You got to be sustainable. If you try and take everything and sell it all and all that, you're being a bit of a dick. You know what I mean? Unless you're doing it for your living to support your family, then fair play. But if you're just doing it for a quick buck, then I don't really have a lot of respect for that. Steelhead and trout and catfish. Cool. Yes, River Cottage. What are you smoking? Tobacco. I haven't fished anywhere outside of Guernsey, apart from like the little islands. You have to come to the US fishing, yes. I know in the US somewhere, you get the big sturgeon and that. I'd love to catch a sturgeon. A big fish like that jumping out the water. Epic. See you, dude. Like and subscribe. Tell those wonkers to flip the rocks back, yeah. I've tried octopus before. I've never found one foraging yet, though. Me and Sam, because they're getting seen more and more around here, we are purposely looking for them now. So, hopefully it's a matter of time. What am I doing tonight? I'm having a few drinks with the missus and Sam and that, mate. What's your dream coastal feast? I like it all. As long as we get a meal out of it, I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's about going out and having fun with it. Like, that's why Inglorious comes on a lot of the Orma videos, because I love the group sessions, you know, and then the little forages in between with me and Sam. It's all just fun, you know. I have big respect for you when you only take what you need and send back those small clams and mum lobsters. Thank you. That's what it's all about, though. It's only going to benefit you in 5 years, well, 5 or 6 years to come. You're going to have a shitload of lobsters. It's all about Inglorious. You spamming me. Do you want me to put you on a timeout, Inglorious?
Do it.
Cheeky plug. And respect for getting the rubbish out. I had my lunch break on the beach the other night, on Friday. And I brought up a load of rubbish and there was no freaking bins anywhere. It was a nightmare. No. The problem with the Ormers is a lot of people go out for the money. There's a lot of money in gathering the abalone, so they just go flip, 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 take what they can and go. Yeah, a lot of other people are trying to promote putting the rocks back as well. Would the foraging be good or bad after a storm? Amazing. The last 2 videos with the clams, straight after a big storm. Is there freshwater options in the Channel Islands? Yes, there is, but I won't do it. I only drink on little occasions. Very, very rare for me to drink. When I say drink, I'll probably have 3 or 4. Do. Can you use tobacco to flush octopus out the holes? What do you do for a living? General builder. You guys look like you have love for what you do. Yeah, we do. We just enjoy it, to be honest with you. It's better than going out. Like, if you go out on the beach at 3 AM looking in the holes and stuff, it's great fun. You never know what you're going to find. What's your name? My name's Jay. And that there is Mr. Sam the man.
Sam the man.
Sam the cameraman. What's your favourite bass lure? Skerry's eel. Hands down. For Guernsey. Would the west coast be better or the east coast after the storm? Depends which way the wind's going. This storm, it came in from the west, so I went on the west coast because I live near the west coast. So yeah, I loaded up. I got lucky. It was horrible to film those 2 trips, but it came out all right. You make some fantastic content, pal. Thank you. Great channel, great title, entertaining, nice. What's your favourite video you've made? Oh, I don't know. What's your favourite, Sam?
To watch or?
I don't know. Favourite video?
My favourite one to watch was your latest one.
Yeah?
I think it was sick. Honestly, I'm so gutted I missed it.
What, just like the editing and stuff?
Yeah, mate,
like...
just everything like was really good.
Oh, fair play, mate. I don't have a favourite, to be honest with you. When are you going to get some more squid? Won't be till next year now, because they're seasonal over here. What time is it there? I have no idea.
About 5 o'clock.
About 5 o'clock. What is Sam making? He's making a crab wheel. I've recently just finished one for a subscriber. What are you thinking of doing for your new Smash intro? We did start it, but we made it and it was shite, so we deleted it. I'm just being honest, it was crap. So I've just left it the same at the moment. I might shorten it. I personally think it's too long. I like the content in it, but I just don't like the 15 seconds, because even I find that boring. So I know some of you guys do. Are there a lot of tourists in Guernsey? We do get fluctuations of tourists, especially in the summer. Cheers. Do you ever extract salt from the sea? No. Abalone burgers. Oh, they were shit up. That was probably the best cook.
That was the best cook.
That was the hands down best cook we've ever done. That was awesome. I'm probably going to make a video very similar to that, because I want another burger. Can you catch mackerel from the shore? Yes, we can. They're seasonal as well. They'll be turning up soon. Going glorious fishing. You want something glorious? I know what you're like on your lives, boyo. Jay, what do abalone taste like? This question is probably the most question I've ever been asked. In DMs, on everything. I cannot tell you. It's hard. It's got a similar taste to fried cuttlefish, but the texture's different. It's hard to say. Inglorious Fishing, like and subscribe. The #1 turbo basher in Guernsey. You should do Patreon if you don't have one. You can travel other parts of Europe to smash fishing. I'm not interested in making a Patreon at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy with what I make off the views, so if I need to make a Patreon I will, but I'm not bothered about it, to be honest with you. Any big Congas lately? No. Whips. We blanked the other night as well, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spent a fortune on bait and blanked. What are crab wheels? Crab wheels are for when the spider crabs. We get big spider crabs come over here seasonally, and we catch them in the bike wheels. We catch lobsters in them as well. And that's how I get a lot of underwater footage, is I put cameras on them to film the Congas and stuff. I don't smoke anything. And I don't. I do want to get a smoker for smoking fish and that, but I haven't done that yet. You lads are awesome. Cheers, dude. Stop spamming, otherwise I'm going to put you on a timeout like a child. What month will you get the spiders?
May, June time.
Yeah, it's going to be start of April through to May, June and stuff like that. They usually start April, but they can vary. Right, little child, you're going on a timeout. Yes, you will see my dad eventually. I'm basically a spit of my dad, but he's just older. How long have you and Sam been friends?
5.5 years.
Too long.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. How did you become such a good scavenger forager? Like I said before, my dad used to take me as a kid all the time, going to get cockles and stuff, and then started reading books and going on the internet and everything. You learn from everywhere. It's the same as fishing. You pick tips up, you know what I mean? But books is definitely how you find out the species and stuff like that. And I wouldn't say that I'm a very good forager. I only make the vlogs of what I'm doing, so you know what I mean? I'm not trying to know everything or know every little species, you know? That's why a lot of the time it's like, oh, I don't know this, but I'll ask you guys. Because I learn off you as much as you with me sometimes as well, you know. So yeah, so I don't claim to be Mr. Perfect, but we're just real with it, to be honest with you. We don't try and be fake. You jealous and glorious? Yeah, I was born in Guernsey. Does your girlfriend enjoy fishing with you? Yes, she outfishes me every freaking time as well. Every video I've made with her, she's outfished me on the wrasse fishing, she's outfished me on the squid fishing. Oh, bless her, eh? When are you doing more nighttime fishing? When the weather clears up, mate? I'm just trying to make what videos I can at the moment. It's definitely a struggle. You should come Conga fishing in Jersey sometime. Yeah, I will do sometime, mate. Well, I'm going to get off the live in a sec. If you've got any questions, quickly put them in. I'm a wolf, I walk alone. To Lincolnshire from Guernsey, I have no idea. What's the strangest fish you've ever caught? Probably a triggerfish. When I was about 15, down the lighthouse. That's probably the strangest. I think Inglorious has said on a few of his lives before, we've seen a lump sucker, big red, like ball looking thing. That was a weird looking fish. Biggest fish I've caught is either a taupe or a Conga, just under 40 pounds. That was quite a while ago now. Yes, yeah, Inglorious, I wish we did as well. Mrs. is on her way. Why does anal hurt so much? Try going after women, mate. I think I saw some Inglorious fishing videos before. He makes some good content. Right, I'm going to go now, guys. My missus is coming. So, that's the end of the live. Thanks for watching. Peace.